Watching you this season has been an inspiration. It's been so beautiful. But then to watch you crying tonight and to say that you couldn't go on with this competition, what did that feel like?
Crushing. I didn't even think of it until tonight. Like I knew last week when I had some stress fractures in my knee, but I was like, ooh, it doesn't really hurt that bad, and it just gives out, and maybe and then I got the other things MRI'd, and I better take care, and it's crushing, because I just haven't had this kind of love and activity and support in a really long time, and I know to some people it might just seem, well, it's okay, just emotional, sentimental, but it represents so much for us here. It represents, every year, I'm sure every celebrity dancer and the pros, we have our challenges, but this year was such an emotionally loving season for everyone,
It
is because of you. Everyone says
Thank
that, I gotta
you.
tell you.
I have so much. I will hold this show with such love, and I know my friends in the past that have been on it, they'd say, you gotta do it. Like, never would I want to do that. Never. Like, that does not even occur to me. I can't dance. And then I just, with perspective and having Sasha really ask me, and I really committed. And it's always disappointing if you think you've reached a limit and you're not totally broken. It's like, oh God, well, maybe I could next week. But then what happens? Then I'll pull that, and then I'll need a hip replacement. And then it's like, you just have to go. You stop while you still can, and it's heartbreaking for me.
What did you learn most about yourself through this process? What will you take most with you?
I'll take Sasha. But everyone here, it really is watching Wayne and watching Trevor and watching people go beyond what they think, either their physical or their mental. It's been so much beauty seeing people unfold. And although we all know Charli D'Amelio is an incredible dancer and has her thing, to see that young girl have such humility to be so big in front of the world in a different way than they love her, I think it's just I think the show really is inspiring. I think anyone that would have a chance to have this kind of love and support in their life and this kind of challenge should absolutely take it. And it's such old Hollywood glamour to me too. It's like an old variety show, the Barbara Mandrell show, it harkens back to that, and I just love it, and I wish I could be a part of it forever.
To get the first perfect score of the season, that must have been pretty sweet.
Oh, we're coming back. We're back.
Yeah.
I'm going to put her in a wheelchair, and we're back now.
Just to hear, for whatever gracious reasons, it was still lovely.
It was beautiful
to see that, and it meant the world to the girl who never got the dance recital that always wanted it.
Well,
it's those simple things, that we want to meet in life, and for anyone. It seems sentimental, but my God, that's what keeps us going. And
well, it was a perfect dance, a perfect last dance.
It was actually one of her best dances, to be honest. She looked amazing, and this woman's a fighter. The quick step was going to be her last dance last week. This girl was just in so much pain, and she was like, no, I want to go out properly. So
I really wanted to have another waltz.
We did a nice little waltz, and she did it beautifully, and I think this was, I don't know what it's like to win a Mirabelle trophy, because I never do the show to win a Mirabelle trophy. I can just go and buy that in a store. I think I always want to see my partners change their lives, grow, overcome something special, and this lady right here.
And I did, and I strengthened so many things in my leg that I couldn't do in physical therapy for years, because it just took more commitment than you ever give in physical therapy with your heart.
Yeah.
And then I was realizing, oh wow, I'm standing on this left leg. I didn't ever do that for years. I couldn't just stand. And it doesn't drop so much. Only when I'm fatigued does it really seem obvious. Like, so many parts of my body have come back in line because my heart came back in line with them.